Welcome back to Clashing with llooo. Today I'm going to finish up my Bloom Zoom event, and also like to talk a little bit about recruitment, because as most clans, as they age, inactivity starts becoming an issue. And I just want to say that this clan that I am in, Bus 2 Hello, it is a level 10 clan. We are always looking for new members. Currently, we are looking for Town Hall 6s up, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Preferably no rush base. I mean, we will take the smaller guys and slow them down, hopefully. If not, they won't be here no much longer. But, we're willing to work with them to help them out, to make them better, to make us better. That's what a clan's for. So we don't necessarily discriminate, but at the same time, we do prefer adults. I mean, if you are, 16-ish up, try to act mature, and we will put up with you, in a sense. So, with that being said, right here is all the information that you mostly need. Our name. You can see our tag up there. So, like I said, we are a level 10 war clan. We always war. We're getting ready to go into a war tonight. I have obligations to this clan. That's why I have not moved on to another one that I'm definitely going to move on to. But at this time, I've decided to stay and help these guys out to get them where they need to be, so I can branch off, learn to be better myself, and then come back and reteach these guys how to do the same. That's what a clan does. It always sucks having to leave a clan, but if it's for the better acknowledgement, that's not a downside. That's upside, because you're going to be bringing back tenfold on the leaving. Yes, and as you see my donations, I mean, you gotta love me. I don't mind donating. They say I have the quickest fingers on donations, but yet I get beat sometimes. So that's what it is. So, as that's being said, let's go ahead and do a speed farm. Boost up my heroes. And as you see, if you watched many of my other videos, I have started working on a new base. I'll go back to the regular one, that way you guys don't know where all my secrets are. I really don't care. I change my bases up so often. You got 3 different bases, so if I'm upgrading, I'm always changing my bases to whatever the upgrade is. So I hopefully still have defense to protect it as well. So that's why I choose 3 different bases, And right now, I have 2 X-bows down. I got a wizard tower down. And, if I'm going to go for that 7 million to start on my air sweepers, because I should have had those done a long time ago. But, well enough said, I didn't. I'm also working on my heroes, because, most war clans, they want you to have max heroes. So before I can essentially become even a hint of ability to be in a war clan, I gotta get my heroes up. So I got some time. Not time that I want. I wish I could just jump in now, because even with my low heroes, I can still pull off. But I don't want to be the weakest link. So, which ain't a bad thing. Usually you gotta take 2 hits. So I mean, even if your first hit isn't successful, hopefully there's somebody that has your back to clean up that attack. But with me being a Town Hall 11, I am in this clan the top of the food chain. So if I mess up, there's not too many that can come back in and finish the job. So why I say I like to go to another clan and learn some new war strategies. Yes, I've watched, I'm a big fan of Power Bang, and I would love to go in his clan and learn the art of war, as I would say. And I just right now I'm focusing on here. I am a patron, so I mean, I could get into one of his smaller clans to become a member, but I'm elected to hold off for the time being. Now I possibly might put my smaller account in there because I did not rush him. I mean, the heroes weren't quite 30 when I went to Town Hall 10, but they were 25. And with this new events going on right now, especially like the Zoom Loom event, you got cheap balloons, you got cheap hay spell, and as we take a quick look here, my previous army or even my lava balloon, which I'm using, look how much dark elixir I'm using. Only almost 1,000. Cheap. Look at my elixir for my regular tubes. Less, 100k. It's a no-fail army. I mean, I could not even win an attack and still should be able to pull off that much, loot to pay for the army that I just wasted. So, with that being said, let's go in and do it. And all heroes boosted? I believe so. Yep. The one thing I'll have to go back and do is do my barracks after this attack. They're filled. They're all done, but I'll boost them at that point in time. Start them fresh. So mostly what I'm looking for now is, something with gold, but at the same time I'm looking for that dark elixir. I definitely want to get my heroes up. So, I've got spells in the laboratory being worked on, so I can't use my dark elixir for dark troops or spells right now. So, and my original plan before I started doing everything else was to start focusing on my spells. But you know what? When it comes to heroes, you got to get them up. You just got to. Like I said, a war clan won't accept you if your heroes are low. So. And that's the bad thing about being a Town Hall 11. When you see a Town Hall 11, you want to see, high 30s, possibly a 40. That way they know that, they've been playing. Yeah, my Warden, he's still 10, and that's, the reason why my heroes and my Warden are so low is because, regeneration time is 40 minutes. So even if I'm boosting, and that's 4 times the time, that's still a 10-minute. And it takes 10 minutes to ask for more troops, so I mean it all works out, but you gotta eventually get past that point and just say, what, I'm gonna have to wait. Yeah, I can request troops in 10 minutes, but my troops aren't going to be done to go back in to take care of it. So it's a heartache. And I see this guy's got some gold, so let's see what we can do with him. And of course, things can't go like it's supposed to, and I hate the AI right now. I'm sure a lot of people are. I mean, the Eagle artillery should have been taken out, and look, no it won't. So send in the other half of my troops. Granted, I mean, I don't do it like quite everybody else does, so I probably should have dropped my minions behind to do a cleanup at the same time, but I like to take out as much as I can, and I was hoping to get in there and take out those Inferno towers. Once again, that didn't happen. But, you know, I am going to pull off a 50. And if I can sneak in here right, and then I can still get to that town hall. And there goes the town hall. Like I said, my heroes are low, but I mean, they do take a beating. So, but like I said, can I really complain? I mean, my army itself was under 100k elixir. My dark troops were 1000k. I almost made that up, but with my war loot bonus, you know, I paid for my regular army, the 100k, plus I got another 260, so, you know, I made a plus on that. And then with my dark elixir, you know, I made 1400 off of that. So, I'm moving. And it looks like I completed my balloon zoom. But, you know, we ain't gonna stop there, so. As you see, I always try to move my wall blasters to the back, because if I don't use them, then they won't be added to my next army. You know, that always sucks when you have, I use 5 of them, I have 10 of them on my next raid, so then I gotta, you know, edit my army, take out 5, so I'm, you know, wasting the elixir. If I do it this way and I don't use it, then, you know, it gets moved to the back to the next army. That's what you saw me, you know, with my poison spell. I didn't have to use it, so, you know, I deleted it and started fresh. And I'm glad I looked back at that page, because my last army was not the army that I wanted. That's why now I know why it didn't attack like I wanted to. I had more rage than I had haste, which, you know, sometimes that can be a good thing, but not always. So you're probably wondering why I'm not requesting yet, and I'll go ahead and do that, but I just hope the right people give me the right stuff. But I have 2 accounts, you know. I am also Death Row, and it looks like someone gave me something good. So and I'm just messing around with my other account to realign things so it all looks good. And since this guy gave me some stuff, pay back the favor. How much time we got? About 2 minutes. Not about long enough to watch this. Like I said, you know, he has a Town Hall 6. That's why, yeah, I believe that's a 6. I mean, That's why I do not want to recruit anybody lower than that. I mean, he's our most active war member. So, you know, if you start using filler members in your wars, you at least want the same level as your lowest, most active. That way, you know, maybe they can defend a little bit better. You know, it's engineering wars suck. You'd rather have 100%. But I mean, if you're going to do it, try to do it smartly. You know, get members at the same level as the lowest, you know, have harder bases that way. Their guys at the bottom can't necessarily 3-star them. So. And that's, you know, I don't understand when you're that low why you don't use healers with your giants, you know. There's plenty of videos out there on lower levels. So giants, healers, wizards, you know, then you ask for balloons, or you can always ask for hogs. You know, I'm not the only person making videos. If you ever need to find out what's a good army for your town hall level, type it in YouTube. YouTube has everything. You know, that's why I'm a big supporter, once again, of Powerbang, because he has the Bible of everything, you know. So please check him out. I am a big supporter of his. I mean, you probably have seen me, if you've ever watched his streams, I am a YouTube mob for him. You know, I make sure that you guys keep it clean. Don't get so rowdy in there. So, or if you're on Twitch, which I am too, you'll see me over there too. Like I said, I'm a big fan supporter. He brought me back into this game, and I'm just trying to do the same. You know, my presentation might be not as great right now. You know, definitely my videoing. My Elgato's not working correctly for me. I'm still waiting for China to send me the part where I can possibly start doing a little bit better videos, you know, get me in the picture. Granted, I mean, I'm using my phone and a screen app right now to do these videos, but I could actually use the camera off my phone to put me in here, but you know, Powerbang thinks he's got freaky hair. No, my hair is furrowing. You know, it's not only clashing with row, but the fro is going on. You know, hear what I'm saying? So, all right, what do we got here? Nothing. See, cluster bases are one of those bases where, I mean, they're hit and miss. I mean, I've seen a lot of people use them. You got all your stuff kind of put together so your balloons can pretty much, you know, like this section right here, make a path right there and get them all. So, you know, I'm not a big fan of that, but, you know, a base is a base. So, I mean, there is no wrong base. Let's put it that way. I mean, all bases have their advantages and their disadvantages. You just got to know how to tweak your hidden traps and bombs and, you know, air mines and stuff like that, just to make them better, you know. And never, you know, be afraid to hit the next button. You know, that's the key thing to this game is you might, you know, hit it 20, well, I won't go 20 times, but you might hit it, you know, 5 to 10 times on the, you know, first few tries, can't find nothing. But there will be one there that does look lovely. So don't be afraid. Like this one here, you know. You're like, I don't know about that, man. That, you know. But you know what? He's got ground troop targeting shit at the bottom. Excuse my language. So, you know, I'll go here. And we saw like a lava hound went on up north a little bit. So I'll pat these guys right there. Try to get a double hit there. And of course, you know, like I said, this AI is terrible. And that should be a rage in the center there. And no sense to me. It was sitting right there and it still would not rage. So, with that being said, we'll send the rest of the guys. And we know this is pretty much going to be getting it done. Must be uploading something because it's active scrolling. Come on, boys, go ahead and go ahead. And we'll go ahead and drop the other poison on the queen there. And the town hall's taken out. I'm already at 55%. I got the minions coming in. So now, you know, we just want to clean up. And there's two choices I can go. I really don't want to hit that queen head on because she can be a big meanie. Plus there's a mortar on the other side. So, you know, we'll drop the king here, drop that there. Try to get that archer tower to lock onto the king. And, you know, the bad thing is will the king redirect and come back for this other king, or... What the heck was that king doing? Seriously. He ran right around him. And I don't know if we're going to get to 70%, but hey, you know. 67. And I still got 3 wall breakers, or blasters, breakers. You know, I'm not going to say nothing racist, so, you know, I'll keep it there. But we got 3 of those bomb Larrys left. And, you know, we'll go ahead, not because I don't think anything else is attacking. I think it's just waiting for me to deploy those guys in. But, you know, each one I think is, what, 3,000? Maybe more than that. You know, like you saw, I got pretty good dark elixir there. I mean, you can rewind it and pause it and saw what I got. But, 35. So, I mean, I just saved, you know, 1,000 or 10,000. So, it's all about, yeah, I mean, you can set it, and that's the bad thing. That's the only thing I do not like about, I don't know how they do the troop weight in your queen for your barracks. You know, I set it pretty much lava hound, balloons, minions, wall breakers, but yet it always wants to go backwards building it. You know, as you see, it's got wall breakers, balloons, minions, and lava hound last. So, but I just don't understand it. Even, you know, my spells, I don't know how the weight goes because it wants poison before my haste. I mean, if I look here, maybe it's because of what order, you know, they came out in. You know, the wall breakers are first because they were the first ones to be put in your barracks, you know, when you upgraded. Then maybe, you know, your balloons were next, and then your minions and your lava hounds and your dark barracks were the next one. So maybe that's how they do it. I've never really paid attention. I'm sure that probably is how it is. You know, the first troops that were available at the beginning of the game are the first troops that are made. So, I mean, even though you can pick a style to make, it's still always going to be in the order of what troop upgrade to the barracks was. You know, as you look down there at my queen walk, you know, there's a prime example, and it has to be that. Because you have, you know, the archer, you have the giant, you have the wall breaker, you have the wizards, you have the queen, you got the baby dragons, which the baby dragons are new, but, you know, I guess they must be somewhat like a lower troop compared to the Valks, you know, so... Well, actually, never mind, because baby dragons are newest and they're a regular elixir. So, scratch what I just said. That's why they're last. All right. For some reason, I was thinking they were a dark troop. They're just a new troop. And let's get this on the ball. I'm slacking here talking to you guys, but hey, I mean, my heroes are still down, so I'm not too worried about it. And I got help, but you know, he only had a level 1 free spell, so I only went to level 3. Which my second account, you know, I do the same basically troop comp and spell comp with him as I do on this one, so you know, I'm upgrading those troops more than I'm upgrading my other troops. So, like Death Row, we'll look at his profile. You know, his free spell is a level 5. You know, he's already up there. I've been working on him hardcore to get him up. You know, as you see, you know, his balloons are 6, they're maxed out. I just got to work on minions. My Lava Hound is, of course, a level 3. You know, so. I've been working on what I use the most. I mean, after that, you know, after I get my heroes up a little bit, then I'll start going back. You know, my wall breakers are on level 5, but if I could go to his base, they are in the laboratory going up. Because, you know, as you see, I use wall breakers to get my heroes in at the end. I'm a clean up with hero guy. Because what better to clean up than a hero that is strong, so. Which, I mean, you can always use Valks, you know, baby drags. There's a lot of different cleanup troops, but I prefer to use my heroes. Especially if I'm going to have my warden in air. You know, he ain't going to help my heroes, so. You know, occasionally he doesn't go in the core and he kind of sits back and, you know, hangs out and lets the balloons die. So then he gets to help out the heroes there at the end. But then he's set on air, so, you know, anything that I haven't destroyed air-wise as a defense, they're picking on him. Which ain't fun. Which that's why for a long time, when I used to do Lava Loon, I would even use my warden with my heroes at the end to clean up, because what's best than to have, you know, heroes that have a super buddy with them to protect them for a few there, to give them that little extra that the blast through some stuff. So there's always possibilities. And you're telling me this guy has no Eagle artillery, but yet there's no way. There is no way. This is going to be one of those things that I don't see it and I'm going to go and attack and I'm going to mess up. But we'll try. I mean, God knows I like to try. Say I didn't try. There it was. Thing with the warden. Once again, like I said, that warden likes to float off in the nothing sometimes. did not help the balloons at all. He went over to one straggly balloon to help him out when he should have been up there helping the good guys out. Oh, my queen went the opposite direction. Hurry up, guys. And where's Larry's going? He's going on a suicide mission. But my queen can hit that town hall from there, so that works. I'm not gonna get the dark elixir out of no, I guess we're gonna go for it. Another pump down here. They're gonna hit me every time. I got all the elixir from him, so, you know, I accomplished that. Dark elixir, that is. You know, that's what I'm going for, like I said at the beginning. I'm trying to get my heroes up. So, you know. Plus, I got my star bonus. You know, I'm 92. My queen's 137, so, you know. I'm pushing pretty good. And as you see, yes, we're getting ready to go to war. So maybe one day a week we don't war, and that's usually on a Sunday. You know, we'll start it today and go all the way through the week. We'll finish up on a Saturday, and then we'll take Sunday off and do a reboot. You know, see who did good, who didn't. You know, who did both attacks, and if you didn't, we demote you to you're no longer an elder. You're just a regular member. And if you don't opt out of your wars, you know, you're showing us that you don't care. So, you know, how hard is it to go up to your profile and click the clan wars, I'm in or I'm out? It's not hard. This game is not that difficult to figure out. You know, push every icon button on the screen to learn how to do it. And I'm sure there's tutorials all around, you know. So if you need help, you know, maybe, you know, right there I just showed you how to opt in and opt out of a clan war. You know, you go to your profile. Well, let's back this up. You go up to the top right bar, you know, that shows you your experience points. You go ahead and click on that, and you go to your profile, which automatically pops up, or you can go to your clan, or you can go to clans lookup, or you can go to social, you know, any of that. But you know, you go to your profile and you opt in or opt out of wars. A secondary way to do it is while you're right here in your chat, you hit your clan icon, and it brings you up to basically the same thing. You know, two ways to get it, except for this one shows you your clan first instead of your profile, which you can easily click over to. You know, so two different ways, same way. Opt in, opt out of wars, donate, chat on the clan chat. You will be the perfect member to any clan. You know, you opt out. People don't care if you're gonna mess up. We all have bad days of attacking, and so I mean, it is what it is. But be respectful to each and every clan, and chat with them to get to know your friends, your clanmates. You know, because hell, they might be some nice guys. Just because you sit back and maybe watch them talk, and they might talk a lot of shit. Maybe you can be involved and you could be one of the guys talking shit, you know. So step up to the game. That's how you become an elder. That's how you become a CO. You show that you are interested in that clan, willing to help it out to the next level to make it better. You know, winning wars doesn't accomplish that. Being active in every part of the clan accomplishes that. So, some food for thought. The basics. Everybody should know, you know. And I still can't believe how the guy that donated to me only has a level 1 freeze when he's a Town Hall 10. And that's another thing, you know, to help your clan out, help yourself out. You know, get your spells up. You know, a lot of people think, well, you know, I got freeze, that works. But no, you know, when you go to your laboratory and you click on your freeze, look how long the duration is. Look when you upgrade it, how much more time you get. You know, a max one, and we'll go to mine while we're here, because, you know, I got 3 days left of mine to be max, which is level 6, and I don't know if I think it will. You know, that's gonna be 9 seconds. 9 seconds. It's gonna freeze Inferno towers, whatever. 9 seconds. That's a lot of damage you can do in 9 seconds. So, you know, it's very helpful. That freeze, trust me, from playing a Town Hall, well, my death row used to be a 9. From going from him to me, I could see the big difference in my freeze. You know, when I dropped freezes with him and they were only level, 3 for Town Hall? 9, I believe. You know, they didn't last long. Maybe it was a level 4. Because he's level 5 now. So, unless I upgraded it twice, I don't know. I farm and I upgrade so much, I don't even know what levels are what. But, you know, there is a Wikipedia on everything. And if you got Plex Chat, you know, you can go in there and they got a little place in there you can type in whatever and it'll show you. Basically, it's a Wikipedia of the whole game too for Clash of Clans. So, you know, learn the game. If you haven't, you know, why I'm here, why I'm starting off as a YouTuber, I'm going to tell you, first of all, learn this game. The insides, the out, you know, what you can do, how to help your clan out. But I'm also, at the same time, I am here to also throw this video out to recruit. I will be willing to work with you, hopefully make you better than me, you know, because like I said, I have